then it's not given. I'm out here truly living. Sheesh.
Mama, I forgive ya. Now you is a victim just like me. Now you got some issues. Pick your poison. Now you got them. Now you got them.
And we back. Yo, Str8OutDaTrunk Radio. In the background, you hear that gospel, dirty gospel. We've been talking about dirty gospel all show. You dig? Now we have the man himself here, straight from the IE himself. You
Blessings.
dig? You dig? My man, Noa James.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm living, man.
Hey, I love it.
Bless, you feel me? Healthy, living. Here,
shit.
Quarantine free, COVID free, shit. Living. How you been?
I'm good, man. Same here, living, adjusting, staying on it, keeping my sanity.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. So what you doing to keep that sanity?
Shoot, working out, doing stuff I haven't been doing, catching up on the behind scene works that I need to tighten up. Got my Twitch up.
Hey, I haven't learned. I gotta learn that thing. Man.
Yeah, just figuring out like, oh, you gotta actually like fill out tax papers for Twitch because you can make money. So I started dibbling in that because I game heavy. I do podcasts. I do so.
Yeah, you been working.
That's it,
You've
man.
been working. You got music video reviews.
Yep.
You got submissions. You got your own podcast. You got this
man.
new project. You feel me? Dirty gospel.
Dirty gospel out.
You not traveling, so there's shit.
I have to go to work. Hey, building relationships. Building with new people. Building with keeping up with people I haven't kept up with for a minute. I had time. I don't like time actually stopped for me, and I used to wish for that. So I took advantage of it, really took advantage of it, all the way of, oh, I need to get this. I need to get this going. I need to do my cardio 4 days out of the week.
Were you a routine kind of person before this happened? Before you kind of got that time back?
Yeah, I was kind of a routine person already, and because everything was going, I knew, all right, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm at the gym. Tuesday, I'm at the studio. Most likely the weekend, I have shows, or I'm doing something with a cannabis company. I had this routine, then a lot of that just stopped.
Yeah.
I go, whoa. Then my brother ended up getting diagnosed with schizophrenic around this time, too. So that's the universe gave me time to help my brother out.
Right.
So it was kind of like, I don't know. I think the universe, for me, I just looked at it like, yo, all of these things are happening where usually I'm on the road. I'm not home. My granny called me. I'm like, Granny, I'm not even in Cali.
I can't even deal with this.
I can't even do nothing for you but worry for you, and I know you don't want me to worry for you, so let me know what I can do financially or some way to help while my presence isn't there. So, but now I'm home, I was able to set up therapy sessions, go to my brother to the therapy sessions, help him build rapport with doctors and with schizophrenic. And
how did that feel, seeing somebody that you love that diagnosed with something so scary?
I didn't even
how to deal with it.
Bro, it's still unbelievable to me. Not like this is a little man that used to tell me, hey man, stop arguing, man. It's sad. He was very logical the way he think, and and it's, I don't know, it was different. To this day I still, but then I'm an 80s baby, he's a 90s baby. I was born with cocaine in my system.
Oh, well, okay.
He was born with crack in his system. So it started we started seeing how a birth defect can slip, and traumas that, he didn't attend to.
Right.
Do you believe that he can be healed from that?
Yeah.
Because I already know what's going on with your brother.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of traumas that he's not. It's a lot. I'm bipolar. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorders, and mine was therapy, outlets, football, thinking, exercising,
So it's always like activity.
Active,
Okay.
mind active, mindfulness.
Okay.
But shrooms, acid,
Okay.
peyote.
Peyote. Oh, I got
It's a cactus that where Native Americans will smoke the peace pipe.
Absolutely.
That's what's in the peace pipe, and you go on a walk.
Right.
And I did this in high school, and I walked 2 miles home the same day my mom got out of jail. And that song y'all just played was like called Forgiveness. It was me forgiving, like all the way. Like just, my mom did 25 years in prison, had put me up for collateral for drugs. I have all of these things. But one time I put myself in her shoes and realized that, her pain had been here before I was even thought of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Her pain was, my grandmother's pain was here before she was thought of. So it was this thing that's getting passed down over and over, and no one's dealing with it.
Man, that's generational curses or generational pain.
My peyote broke it. At the end, I get goosebumps. At the end, at the end, when I got home, it was kind of like, I get it. I understand. And the question was, what are you going to do with this information that I just given you?
There you go.
Right? Like, do you keep hurting? Cause you hurt. You hurt. Your hurt is real. Her hurt is real. But you holding on to something that's not even yours.
So it's really a choice.
Yeah, it was.
You really don't think about it that simply, but it's a choice. Like, do you want to keep doing that?
And the peyote showed me the choices, like visually. It was a walk, and
Where's that peyote? I didn't
You don't need to do anything.
What you mean?
Because you just be on. No, listen. What you and your family is going through, it is generational curses. That means you and your brother. I can see you and your brother just from the two things that you just said. You guys have a higher calling for your life. The enemy doesn't want you to tap into that. So he's going to put things on you. Bipolar, schizophrenia. Because you said your brother was the peaceful one, right?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Then they want to drug him, right?
Oh yeah.
That's taking away his spiritual gifts that the Most High gave him. Now he can be delivered from that. You got things that you still need to open and tap into and be delivered from. But I feel it. What you're talking about? I feel it. Like
it's crazy to see my family go through that. Like all my family it's
generational.
Yeah.
You guys, your mother probably had probably still do have a high anointing on her.
Yeah.
Because the only way the enemy is gonna attack you, he's gonna attack you and make you not focus on your gifts.
Yeah.
God, because God gives us gifts.
And speaking on, not to cut you off, but about I heard her mention purpose.
Yeah.
And I seen something on your timeline where you said, I don't want to get it wrong, I want to make purpose popular in hip hop.
Yeah.
That was heavy. Like that was like, okay. Like I wanted to definitely ask you that directly. So, because you really don't hear that. Hip hop and purpose really don't go hand in hand. It's like the flashiness. It's the likes. It's the social media. It's the fast life. You know what I mean? So what made you take that lane?
True. Our culture started from purpose.
Yeah.
All of it.
Right.
From writing. Like, our forefathers could have been NASA techs.
Yeah.
They
like,
were.
you know what I mean? They
were.
who could what they created.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Grandmaster Flash is a genius. So I started looking at the core of our music. Even our core of music is everything about us.
Right.
That's why I don't put nothing down our music. It's just we need a balance of it.
Okay.
We need a balance. That's all we need is a balance. Because, you got Johnny Cash talking about I shot the sheriff. Then you got Johnny Cash talking about positivity. You got both sides.
Right.
You got Pac hit him up, then Brenda's got a baby. You have both sides. But both are needed to show dark and light.
And that, I saw somebody mention something about the balance between the dark and light. Because I feel like that's a lot of people's issue. Like, you have to choose one.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But what do you think, in your opinion, kind of makes that balance it, like kind of
It's
imperative.
not say choose one. It's say the masses is gonna put you in one or make you.
Man, I embrace my darkness in the name of love.
Okay.
I
heard
embrace
that.
all my darkness, and I had to see it to even overcome it, to fight it, not to be afraid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Darkness don't want to catch no fade with me.
Okay.
But that's why you have an anointing.
Yeah, like
Because if you're in, like, I have a pass.
yeah, I haven't passed.
Now say I don't have a pass. I don't have a dark side. I grew up sheltered. How can I testify to you or give you my testimony of things that I haven't done to try to save your life? You can't. But you can, because you have all this darkness around you, but you came out into the light, right?
Oh yeah.
So now she might have the same walk that you walked, a little bit different, but you can show her, like, look, I had this going on, but I overcame it.
And
So now he helped save you. You know what I'm saying? Through his testimonies of him being in the dark coming into the light.
Absolutely.
But you do got to pick a side.
it's crazy with me about picking a side. I learned to in darkness. I learned there's animals that's at the bottom of the sea, and how they survive is they illuminate themselves. So they illuminate themselves around the darkness. The darkness to me isn't scary.
Okay.
The darkness to me is intentions. My intentions is always to destroy it. I can be amongst it. How I look at the devil's not a god. He's not. He's an angel that fell. You're not as powerful as celestials, so I should not be scared of you. Technically, you're my brother. You're not. That's how I start looking. Like, if I'm reading the Bible,
That's deep as shit.
but it's just like it's like logic. If this dude's an angel like Michael, I start just looking at certain things like I shouldn't be scared of this. Never.
But that's what he wants you to.
Yeah.
That's what.
Like-
Yeah. Once you overconquer that fear,
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
nothing can stop you.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. I can see you. I see you.
Right.
I see.
And that's where it starts.
Woo! When I see, look, when I
Right.
see you,
Right.
and you see me, and you see me staring dead at you, you're not conquering me.
Right.
And that's seeing my grandmother. I have a song called Peace. I have a song where she say, I use it on No Gang. She said, I told the devil, not today, you gotta go away. You know, you gotta, I had no time to play. Then I added hitting life like I'm Bobby Boucher. Every day I pray.
Baba Boucher.
Every day I'm pray. Like, and that's my grandmother right before on tour. Get the oil.
Yep.
Tell me to get the door and shut it. And she like, demon, show your face. Know your place. Kneel to me.
Okay.
When I saw that, I said, psh, that's how I approach darkness.
There you go.
That's how I approach it.
That is so funny.
Like,
Not
hands.
funny,
But
but like,
no,
I just he okay. I just got fired, right?
Okay.
And a couple of days before I got fired, I got anointed. Ordained to do baptisms and stuff like that, right?
Nice. Okay.
And I was like in a dark spot for 2 days. And I'm like, okay, let me come up out of there.
yeah.
So we went back to Venice Beach to do our witnessing because we've been getting people baptized at Venice Beach.
Okay.
Ooh.
Life changing. Like if you see these people, you be like, wow, they didn't look like that before they got baptized, right?
Yeah.
So I get out the car. I said, devil, you can't take nothing else from me. I don't got nothing else you could take. So that's mean I'm about to still go hard for the
Yep.
Most High because you can't take nothing else from me.
Can't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't. He's that's how I started looking at this world even with music, like music with purpose. I call myself the love monster in the sense of I approach my love in this very aggressive warrior way. My testimony, my words, is fight. It's fight. The love is fight.
Your words is power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each bar, man. Each bar is a sword. Each line is a protection spell, and that's why I started looking at my music like, shoot, if I can read it and feel good, these are protection spells. These are to protect me.
And with Dirty Gospel, was it easier for you to write this because you was not in one spot? You wasn't traveling. And
I wrote this. I wrote this at the end of last year before my Hawaii tour, and I wrote the first half. I wrote the first half before and wrote the second half after the tour. That's why it's this balance of this dark and light in there, where before I'm getting ready, I'm campaigning, I'm getting money up. This costing a lot of money. You go to tour in Hawaii, island hopping. I was like, shh. Whew. I'm stressing about it, but it's getting done. It's getting ready. Then I come home and I get to release all this good energy from it. So I was able to travel and have my mind in different places and different fields and feel different passion and different empathy and learn other customs. Like I went to their sacred mountain in Hawaii during that time, where they're protesting, and how they protest is, whew, the elders in the front, like King Kamehameha's bloodline, the king of Hawaii, his bloodline is in the front, right? Second is the women and children. The men sitting down in the back, because if the protest guy get to the back, there's no more words.
Right.
There's no more words. The elders are gonna talk to you. The women are gonna talk to you. Now that third row is not for talking.
Okay.
And all the men are sitting down. The women tell them to get up. So right when the protest start, the women say, "Men, sit." They all sit, chill, like showing the police, like, listen, 'cause you know, Pacific Islanders, you know, like Hawaiians, it's vicious. They can get vicious.
Absolutely.
So to show that submissiveness for their women and their elders, that's peace.
Right.
That's peace. Now, if you can't find peace, that third row is standing up.
Right.
That third row is standing.
No, that's deep. Cause
I
that's
was gonna say, can we do that out here?
But and they,
Hell no.
I mean, that's what.
Shut up, King King.
Man.
I'm standing the fuck up.
Man, and he had all different people. Like every flag of the nation was at this protest, because they kept on building these towers on their sacred mountain. The sacred mountain supposed to be the energy of the goddess of the earth that goes to this mountain, and they're building telescopes on it. They let them build 2 telescopes for science. Like, look, cool, build 2. Let's figure it out. But now they want to build like 11, and they're like, nah,
Y'all disrespecting.
now you just
we gave y'all a little leeway.
yo, we gave you in. You want a whole
Right. Y'all just
mile.
trying to blow up the
That's
spot
because,
now.
you know they're a part of our bloodline.
Yeah,
They're Naphtali. They're our cousins, and they still hold some tradition from what we had. And I got books that shows what you're saying.
Like King Kamehameha.
That mountain is sacred because the trees, the rocks, everything bears witness in heaven.
And that's the God. That's the.
I gotta go to Hawaii.
Yeah, it's spiritual, bro. The pace slowed me down. I came back and someone like, man, you moving kind of slow. Like how I'm moving, I said, man, they pace is patience. I've been wishing for patience. I've been praying for patience, and I got it out there.
And like you mean with patience, such as like I'm gonna let that come when it comes, or not like
I'm gonna work toward I'm gonna work towards it, but I'm not gonna chase it.
There we go.
I'm a more attracted than chasing. Shout out Gensport J. He always say all chase, no attract. No, all track, no chase. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have it gravitate towards me. I'm working.
Gotcha.
No matter what, we're all gonna work. We're all gonna work towards where we're going. But some people will be just this and miss everything out. So that what Hawaii did to me. Hawaii took the blinders off and said, look where you've been. Look how far you come from group homes, from detention centers, from jail, from all of these things. Look what you're doing with your life and what you have accomplished from your pain, from your music. And it was like, almost had that good percentage of like, whoa, you almost making it. Like you're there in some sort. I never got that feeling as an independent artist. Like I live off this. This is all I do for a living is music, entrepreneurship, and all. Like you know what I mean. So to feel that and like shit, this got me to Hawaii, paid, Airbnb paid, tears, just tears and tears and tears and. It just gave me that sense of like, look, man, smell the roses.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, we go as black people, our ambition is wild because we know how hard it is. We feel like if we stop
If for
over.
a week.
we stop for an hour.
Hour, exactly.
If we just stop everything, you know what I mean?
When
We
you
doing
said hours,
something
I
right.
can tell how your
Man.
patience is like, nigga.
If patience was a person, I'm going to
tell you.
jail. I'm going to jail. I'm hurting that motherfucker.
Because I felt it, man. Because it's some bullshit, but it's the truth.
Speak.
We don't slow down enough. Because when we do, we feel like we betrayed ourselves.
Woo!
You know what I mean? And
That's why that's why I haven't been on vacation in 5 fucking years.
Let me tell you.
I haven't been on vacation because of that. Because I feel like somebody about to take
you
my
like-
spot.
exactly.
Somebody about to jump over me. Or somebody's going to catch me. Or it's just like, or I'm about to catch a lazy fucking.
It's like you can't even close your eyes. You feel like you're gonna miss something.
And
Well, yeah, but that's because we have a hit.
Is that a black thing or just people that's on the entrepreneurship?
I think
shit?
It's a black thing.
it's mine. It's anyone that have been to the bottom.
Yes.
All the with poverty, everything it's why Mexican like fathers, the only thing he doing
Is
working for 18 hours. That's all, and my grandfather died from working. He woke up, went to go get my auntie. This was in Pasadena. Went to go get my auntie to carpool with him so he can drive without the traffic, and he had a stroke knocking on his daughter's door. He died from stress, and I remember that so vividly. So I'd be like, why that don't scare me?
It's because we're still playing catch up. You got 400, 500 years that we are behind.
And that just running in our blood.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy hearing that? And I heard an interview with Dr. Dre. He said the first time I got my $1 million check was the last time I was cared about traffic or being late to a meeting. And I'm like, damn, that's patience, nigga.
Yeah.
Because you like, you got that money. You caught up to the world. You caught up in that 1% now. So you're like, I'm that person, or I don't have to be like, oh, I'm here on time. You feel me? Like, now you waiting for me.
But then you got Kendrick's Fear. Like Kendrick track Fear. Woo.
Let me tell. I was listening to that here on the way here.
Man,
that whole
track
album
is scary.
It is.
Like
It goes to some places that we all know way too well.
Scared to spend money. Like we scared. Like I'm scared to spend money on myself, knowing I can spend money. I can do it. I'm scared to spend money on myself. I'm scared to sometimes.
Are you scared to spend money on stuff because you worried about bills getting paid?
Yeah, like everything making sure that at least that is.
Me and the homie had a conversation like this last week.
Like-
It's like we scared to spend money or save money because we want to invest or something like that. But I know what you're talking about.
Like with me, I invest like shit. Every time I just got a heat press, I just got some new stuff. Every time something big come in a chunk, I go get something to invest in to make my business go a little quicker and cut the middleman out.
Yeah.
And that's been helping me. That's how I spend on myself. Is
There
that
you go.
I'm like that.
Yeah,
Right.
like business. Like, oh, tour. Now I don't have tour, and I'd be like, all right, I got money.
Culinary
What to do? What to do? Yeah, like what to do? Like Lisa got 2 businesses. Like, all right, what we gonna do? What we about to do? But like, oh man, let's go buy you some draws. Oh, hold on.
You got some.
This
You
cool.
got holes in your drawers right now. You
No,
got-
this good. This good. We good now.
hey, this is a good pair.
This good.
We had laundry.
Let's go get some socks. Oh, all right. Then my granny is, out of nowhere, a package of drawers and socks.
Come on now.
I like granny. She said, I bought it with the money you gave me. So it doesn't even matter how you got them. You got them. Like,
I mean that's facts. It's just we're in a race that we're trying to play. We're behind.
Hey, that's making me really think.
But what about the people that got some money? Like, I'm about to spend these money on some Gucci drawers.
They retarded.
I love it. It's half and half.
You got the same people in our same position. You feel me, from the bottom, but they get little money. Hey, I'm about to go give me some Gucci drawers. Go give me some Gucci socks.
Why all of our athletes be broke by the time they leave and don't have nothing is because they come from poverty, and then they're not trained how to invest.
Like
and
rapper,
build.
man, you understand? Bobby Smurder. 1 minute you broke and gangbanging.
Yeah.
1 minute you broke and gangbanging. Then you get signed to a label and get this advance, right? And instead of doing what you need to do, what you about to do? You about to re-up. I'm gonna tell you, I've been a tax write-off for a nice amount. I knew everything's about to. I had to recoup to Colombia. I had to recoup this money. Mm-hmm. Uncle Sam is taking at least 50 before I even touch it.
Right.
With that other 4,500, I'm about to flip it. I'm about to flip it to get more money, to pay them and get more money. Mm-hmm. I'm about to flip it. I'm about to go flipping something I know how to flip. And it can be from something legal to illegal. Depends what is the jug at that time. What is popping? Mm-hmm. What is moving fast?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yep.
just imagine a dude coming from poverty and he's popping everywhere. And that's why I love when, say, like Roddy Ricch, and they got people like Chuck and Head around them. They got people where they do get it, and they bless them with some type of knowledge to hold on to this. Or they meet a basketball player, or 21 Savage wanting to meet Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, that's nobody ever heard. He talks about that, or you never hear no rappers even mention shit like that.
Well, I wouldn't want to make
Yeah,
Bill Gates,
I know, but
I would.
Yeah.
Why not? Why would you want to meet one of the richest person in the world?
Just to pick their mind,
just to talk to them.
because if you're picking their mind, you're picking your own mind.
No,
He said it earlier
but
about NASA. All that stuff comes from us. It's in our DNA. We know it. Why do you think 50 Cent got to write
50 Laws of Power?
Because it's in our DNA.
Yeah.
Robert Greene said he was the only one that fulfilled that whole book and got his success off of that book.
I get what you saying.
Yeah, but I'm
just like, where's the nigga at then?
I want to see. I read Bill Gates' book. I got questions. He's a shark. Mm-hmm. I want the you smelling blood in the water answers. I want that because I just want that. Then hopefully I get that number in my Rolodex. That's it.
If you can scroll down to one flip of your iPhone and you got Bill Gates right there,
you might get indicted.
Hey, you might. Hey.
You might.
You ain't got no chance.
But guarantee you gonna be signing an NDA. Whatever that shit is. NDA. You gonna be signing that shit.
His wife is gonna pay you off. She gonna pay you off. That's her job with Bill.
Hey, baby.
Get them the money. Hey.
That's a damn shame.
Open up the Wall Street, baby. You see that yellow envelope right there? Just hand it to them.
Oh man.
You do got billionaires that's look like you and I.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they don't talk about.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, no, you get money, Bill Gates money. Are you dressing the same day, same outfit every day?
I'm in sweats.
Bill Gates got the same outfit.
Nah, it's not the same outfit, but it's gonna be leisure. It's gonna be leisure.
Yeah,
It's gonna be handmade.
I hear you.
Gonna be quality.
That's what that's crazy. I was just having.
It's gonna make my.
conversation.
You know how certain suits get your posture going.
Yeah,
I'll make
it's
sure
gonna-
certain things. Yeah.
I hear you.
That's it. Ain't gonna be only name brand is gonna be is handcraft.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
know, when I was a thousandaire, and I had a little 645, I was in sweats and flip flops, like I'm copping out like whatever, you know.
I'm getting land though. That's my land.
Is there some places that you looking for?
Ooh man! Every time we in Texas and San Antonio, there's like land. This one dude in Austin, Texas, man. He owns this barbecue spot in like a shack, but he owns 3 of the lots, and He already sold. Yeah, he was.
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
I went.
My brother already.
He was on Forbes because
Yeah.
it's worth so much money. He sold one already, so that already made him a millionaire. And he got 2 more lots where all the hipsters trying to buy up, but he's not selling. And I went to him. I did a little interview with him. He said, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how they got us? They gave us." He said they gave us certain religions and to give us our land. They took our land. That's what they did. He said, I went to jail and kept my land. I came out, my land was worth a lot of money. He said, I didn't care how broke I was in jail. I didn't care. They put me in jail because of my land.
Right.
He said, listen, God ain't making no more land. You know? So get in land. He said, that's the business. Get in. I'm like, man, he just kept on dropping. And he don't look like, you know what I mean? He's in overalls. He just look like a straight up OG.
Nigga, that is so true. God ain't make, there ain't no land, no more
Driving
land
an
being made.
Old Ford.
That's crazy as shit.
God ain't making more money.
You better invest in some land.
But invest in some
You think
land.
about that, so mind blowing. Like everything, because the world is getting
You really hyped.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got land in fucking Atlanta. I can go.
Bruh,
Fucking go.
I got land in
feel me?
Texas.
I
Yeah.
got acres.
Bruh.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing now?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm working at 9 to 5. I could be doing some shit out there.
This billionaire,
In Atlanta.
this lady just bought 41 acres in Montana. This billionaire just bought 41 acres in Montana.
How much she
and
paid?
building.
I know there's
Not even. She said the 6 figures, and that's cheap.
Listen, we just bought 44 acres for $24,000.
you and your husband.
No.
Okay. No, but no, there's no. Oh, but I thought. All right, but no, check. No, there's a group of black people that bought land,
Yep.
bought a city in Atlanta.
Yep.
You feel me? So I thought you was talking about.
But
No,
No,
we
it's not.
did that before they did that. It's a group of black people that just bought 44 acres. Well, it's a little bit more than that because it's, other people buying in the same group. But we did that before they did that. We got cows, chickens, goats, plants.
I was about to ask, what you put on your land, Noah?
city,
there?
the whole city,
City. Okay.
straight from the police department to the schools to inviting Native Americans to come on. Even trying to get that's one thing. Seeing my homies San Manuel Casino, that they live on a thing called Amber Hill. That's a Native reservation, and just trying to get them to trade. Like, yo, invest over here. We build something over here.
Hey, if you have your own city, do you able to create your own police laws?
Yes.
Yeah, your own policies, all of that.
He finna make a police station, y'all.
Just write them.
Or police department.
Hey, real talk, bro. It's
Yeah, I'm hyped, bro.
I know. I'm looking at
hyped.
like
2021. I ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna be in my
land.
land.
I just got homie just bought 10 acres in Victorville and Adelanto. One homie's Puerto Rican, the other homie's black. I think they're only under 28 years old.
Well, the thing is, you shouldn't want. California is gonna be hit so hard next year. You don't want to be in California.
And I see everyone moving out, but they where they're from. They're running. One of the homies already married Victorville. The other homie is the mayor of Adelanto. They are
Okay.
even under 34. One dude is black. One dude is Latino. So Victorville is getting this. While everyone's not paying attention up there,
Listen.
Right.
people are attached.
It's only 2
And that's
hours
the thing,
away from
because
Vegas
I'm
too.
also from the IE, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to Victorville. Everyone's going to Victorville. Everyone's going to Vegas. Everyone's going to.
Oh, Vegas, yeah.
Well, a lot of it has to do with them tearing down the Jordan Down projects, and
Right.
they giving them vouchers to
Yep.
move out. So they taking one hood,
They just-
moving it to
They
the.
giving y'all some money to go fuck up some money.
They ain't giving them money. They giving them vouchers.
What's the voucher?
Section 8. That's what I'm saying.
IE Section 8 ain't that bad. You get some good
Like they giving you a voucher. I'm taking you home, but here's a voucher for another.
yeah.
for this.
That's always been a game.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
It's
all.
because
Why you
it-
still moving
because-
Palmdale?
Because that's where they moving them out too. It's
That's-
5
yeah.
projects in Watts. 5 project communities because they about to rebuild Watts. White people are moving in.
You see what's going on out
Are
here?
they're coming back?
Well, yeah.
They're coming back.
That's
pretty much.
That's true.
It's like Compton. Compton was the flourishing, the everything of
Long
it.
Beach.
All of that.
Uh-huh.
It was that. Once we tap in, the white people will get vouchers to go to other places.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Oh, let's stay them. Oh, they in here? They all right here? Cool. We already round them up. Cool.
But
let's move them out.
The thing about Los Angeles, what people don't know, it was built off of one black family.
Ooh.
So
What was that black family?
I don't have the correct name for them.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah,
Hell
But-
yeah.
got to.
But the movie, the Bankers,
The family.
it just came out like the beginning of the year.
I'm about to look it up.
It's
Hey.
on Netflix.
Oh, I love Netflix.
Nah, I'm gonna find it.
The Bankers, something. Two black men. What's the guy?
I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the Bankers something, right? It's about the family, but they gotta throw a twist on the end and make it look like they lost everything. They didn't lose everything. They still owns the deed to Los Angeles. But people don't know that.
It's just like the Manhattan Beach. Like that was
Yeah.
black owned.
That whole
Yeah, Manhattan Beach was the what was it? Not the Gabe family, but
I
it
know
was
who
it
you're
was it was
talking
black owned. The KKK ran them off their property.
With
Cause
their
they-
guns and
Yeah, so Manhattan Beach. Now people going back like Jediah, who's the other artist like Wale. They all go back
Okay.
and play tribute to this beach and trying to get it back to the rightful family. Is like, it's
Manhattan Beach.
Manhattan Beach.
was
Manhattan
black
Beach
owned.
was black owned beach.
The whole
It was
beach.
creating a resort for black people.
Yes.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like,
got
soon
so
you
much
soon you
history
Google
here.
that, you gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm about to Google that for
The
sure.
first,
on
the
way
first
home.
black millionaire was a black woman here
Right.
in California, and they stole everything from her.
That's what they do, bro.
Right.
We get, but they can't do it now because now it's you can't.
Right.
It's your business is over. You're taboo. You're canceled. It's so much now because guilt is coming. It's to take something like that is like, but that's
that's
bro. That's business,
you
bro.
gotta
It's
know
like
your history.
it's just business, bro. It's like they look at it as business.
I know what you mean because Pacoima, the whole city of Pacoima was Indian land.
Yeah.
And
That's our land. That's our
Indian,
land.
like the whole fucking city of Pacoima, nigga, got taken over, kicked out. All the Mexicans got kicked to Mexico. They was already here.
This was Mexico. This
Okay.
was Mexico.
So
that's the thing.
I got land. I'm
Wait.
buying. I'm building my own fucking laws.
Waking up sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Wake-
California. The California was named after a warrior princess who was black.
But it's
That's I knew that.
it's
I
like
knew
the most
California.
racist places named after natives, like
Yeah.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Yep.
Right,
Now
straight
has
native name.
a whole history.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
trails
these are
and everything.
Yeah, all these street names is families.
Right.
Like all these street names, like the one in like Van Nuys or the Van Owen is named by the Van Nesses and the Owens. And he put them together. They bought that street or that property, that land.
gotta buy the block.
And
Right.
that's what they basically did. They bought the block and they split it in half. So that's what called Van Owen or Van Ness.
Wow.
So like it's two different family
Can you
names.
imagine when blocks was available? Like, this block available?
Right.
Can I get this block?
And it's like they gotta do it because they got money.
But
Like
I've
they
learned,
got it to match. You know what I'm
like
saying?
my great grandpa, he has a lot of property. Well, he had a lot of properties. They started selling some. But there was a myth, and then I started talking to my grandfather. So my great grandfather died at 108. I was 17 when he died. He owned a lot of property. His family owned a lot of property, right?
Yeah.
He was born in 1889 when slavery was emancipated and all that. But his family, his grandmother was free. His parents was free. So when coming to find out, any slave that owned land, I mean not slave, any Negro back then that owned land was already free slaves, and they owned that land. Like they weren't in slavery. But they're not gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's deep. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Noa James in the building. You dig?
Deep talks.
Yeah, deep talks. You feel me? We went around the sun.
Hey, man.
You feel me? We went around. We back though. We feel a little darker, but we here. You feel me? We here. You gonna go
melanin glowing.
Yeah, dig. Hey, no, what song you gonna play after this dirty gospel, Noa James? Let's get one song in.
Let's play The Flood.
Yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. The Flood. Can you give us a little background of The Flood?
This is me talking to my pride. This is me overcoming my pride. Understanding my Haitian blood. Understanding the warrior spirit.
We're on a search.
Yeah. Fears are only darkness.
Let's get it. Yo, Noa James in the building. Let's get it. Hey, The Flood. Hey, Dirty Gospel. Go stream that all streaming platforms. Let's go.
What's that noise?
Many moons I was Granny's goon. Many shrooms was the daily use. Moonshine was Granny's goose. Be golden was the daily news. Outspoken before I blew. Mama was lit like 100 proof. Saturdays was crack houses and cartoons. In dark rooms were harsh fumes. Become a harpoon or shark food. Became a killer whale, yeah, smart move. I am Doc Doom in art school. Each line is magic with a sharp tooth. Love and light, don't feel me now. Crazy how pain gave me so many styles. Not even Freezer can take me out. But all this pride's gonna weigh me down. Bitterness is gonna slow me down. All this hate won't change my route. I know knowledge will change my doubts. Make me feel it's to hold me down. I'm Godzilla when I make it sound. Don't gotta put nobody down just to make it out. Validations with a hero seeker. I'm Vegeta with an M under his widow's peak. Sheesh.
Of all things, to live in darkness must be the worst.
Fear is the only darkness.
I used to hear how bad my father was and the drama that my mama brought. If I be like them, yeah, we close enough. Thought my soul was healing, but I was closing up. I embraced the darkness in the name of love. Had a chip on my shoulder that weighs a ton. It was easy to lift with this Haitian blood. My pride can build a boat, then survive the flood. My bloodline is a gold mine. I was fighting demons, wasn't all mine. They was passed down, they was put on me. I let them in, I was feeling lonely. You know the ego is really phony. It hates a coward giving out trophies. I accepted none, not even one. I'd rather help myself and climb out the mud, then become a planet, then become a sun.
Take your broom and strike me with it. Do as I tell you. Strike. Again. Here, catch. Never assume that because a man has no eyes, he cannot see. Close your eyes. What do you hear?
I hear the water. I hear the birds.
Do you hear your own heartbeat?
No.
Do you hear the grasshopper, which is at your feet?
Oh man. How is it that you hear these things?
Young man, how is it that you do not?
I am a star. I was born to shine. My light allows others to glow too. Together we are even brighter. and we heal the world.
I was born to shine. I was made to dream. I'm gonna fly and spread my wings. See, I play for keys. I play for keys. I play for keys. I play for keys. I was born to shine.
I'm a giant casting shadows. Cats provide the ammo riding through El Paso with my queen with a backbone. Smoking on gelato. The sky Neapolitan blowing O's like a lasso. Feeling like Shaq in that 92 draft though. On my way to Orlando. I'm magic with the handles. Mick Foley in his flannel. Jesus in his sandals. Taking dabs for your sin. Resurrect on the third though. I avoid the static. I find the peace before the panic. I'm not a star, I'm a planet. I am raw like I'm Jurassic. I am love, yeah, I am damage. I'm the blackest universe in the dark. I found my passion. Been a black fish and a status. Free like Aladdin. I'm the planet. I'm all elements. I'm Captain Planet.
I was born to shine. I was made to dream. I'm gonna fly and spread my wings. See, I play for keys. I play for keys. I play for keys.
OG, OG.
I play for keys.
OG, OG.
I was born to shine.
Switching energy, my dog, so I've been manifesting. Thoughts of bigger dreams, turning into realer pictures. They feel my lyrics in their souls like I'm spitting scriptures. Taking this one to the dome and I ain't smoking swishers. They don't understand my life and what I'm talking about. Put my pain up in my music.
And we back. Noa James in the building. Str8OutDaTrunk Radio. You listen to that dirty gospel. Make sure you go stream that on all streaming platforms. Everywhere.
Ooh, go get it.
Like I was saying on off air, your music makes a nigga think. It makes a nigga go to his past. It makes it like you said, face your fears.
Yeah.
You feel me? I love how you promote your music as well on your social media, as actually putting your lyrics in the video so people can hear what you're saying.
Man, thank you.
I'm promoting this thing called Words is Power, and what you're saying is very powerful.
Bruh,
absolutely.
Thank you.
It's like you have to be on a certain wavelength to be. Not that you can't listen to this, but a lot of the stuff you say is really you getting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to be on a certain wavelength to grasp it and to really embrace it, or else you'll miss it.
This project was so intimate that majority of my fans, I can be honest, I'm like, yo, why don't y'all tweet how y'all feel about this? But I have built this rapport of emails and texts. So I text a lot of my fans, and through that, like, shout out to Ryan Leslie, he said that if you ain't up texting 100 people, or if you feel you're not at a certain place or doing certain things, you have a lot of people in your phones you have not contact with. My thing was I wanted a direct contact with supporters and fans.
Okay.
So I was able to text them the album, talk to them, and they telling me what my album have done for them. But it's very vulnerable what they telling me. It's very like,
oh wow,
like you should share this with therapists, but they are comfortable sharing this with me because my music is vulnerable.
Exactly.
So I don't know, like I was like, oh man, why they're not tweeting it or doing this, but they're texting me and they're talking to me, and I like my music can be that uncomfortable.
There you go.
Do you ever get in the studio and be like, nah, that's too vulnerable?
Yeah. Then I ask questions who's around me. I ask Lisa, she like, nah, babe, nah, you go. My homie be like, nope, go do this, or my homie will be.
But what's something that make him like, nah?
Yeah, like what's the limit? Like, is it too? Like, for you personally, is it too much, or is it going to be too uncomfortable for the listener?
To me, it's uncomfortable for the listener sometimes.
And that's not what you want.
But you know what? I'm loving it because I get to find my core fan base.
Okay.
You here for the music, for nothing else. You here for this. You here for what I'm saying or the feeling or emotion. That's all you're here for. You're not here for the bells and whistles that come with me being an artist and you being a supporter. It's kind of like me gaining new friendships with fans. So support. It can be tricky because people will try not cross the line, but start talking about any other, go even deeper.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like how to counter that and not make it go too far. To me, it's new. You know, testing it out, especially in these times, like email lists, straight direct email, or DMs, but I don't know. I'm a test some more vulnerable music to see what else it can go. Like, this project is doing well. Like, surprisingly, I'm like, oh wow, y'all really vibing to this.
Right.
Right. The time it's uncomfortable for people.
I know when it's
if
truth.
Their spirit is being rocked.
Yeah, that truth hits you.
Yeah.
That truth hits you. It gets.
But then but also when you not on that wavelength, like what Jess was saying, like if you're not real with yourself or looking yourself in the mirror, but like looking yourself in the mind, like I am that, I am this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna relate to the music because you're blocking the fears of what you're saying. Like that does relate to me, but you're saying like that ain't relate to me. No, it don't. You
right, because now you offended.
Now you offended.
You know, so now you don't want to turn the shit. Like now you're gonna turn it off. You're gonna skip it. But it's like no, because I've done that plenty of times with plenty of artists I connect with. You know what I mean? Where some of that shit did rub me the wrong way. Like damn, I did do this dumb shit, or I am scared of this. You know what I mean?
Truth hurts.
Yeah, the truth.
Exactly.
And that's why I said.
I said a line. It's about my weight, and it was like my granny told me this line. She like, you know, you want to lose weight to dance with Lisa on your wedding day.
Okay.
Right. I put that in a bar, and my homie said, "Damn, Noah, your granny's so real. Did that hurt your feelings?" I said, "Hell yeah." I said, but she knew that would need to be said. Then I got another homie. His name is Big Cali. He just lost 200 pounds too.
Big Cali from Mobile?
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my bro. That's like I've been knowing for like 10 years.
I'm from Mobile. Like,
oh, so you from the murder?
Crazy.
Yeah. So Big Cali, UTB.
You from the murder?
Yeah. Murder Vow. You know.
I don't know nothing about.
But it's Big Cali, me and him, and he said, "Noah, man, you didn't have to be that vulnerable, but I needed that bar from your granny, and you said what she said, and he like you didn't even have to tell us that conversation."
You just being used as a vessel at that point.
But my granny said that. I said, man, I need to put that out so people can even understand of your joy of. When I started losing weight, man, I went to Disneyland. Walked all of Disneyland. Oh, that's a long walk.
Right.
Nothing but walking.
There's nothing but walking.
I can't do all that.
But man, that was the that's the test.
Yep.
And me being that vulnerable, it made my brother uncomfortable and get to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? It made him uncomfortable. Like, man, Noah, but I hear you.
There you go.
I hear he had to call me on that one. He said, "Damn, bro." He said, "Noah, we need that, bro. I need it. When my girl tell me something that hurt me, I know the intentions isn't to hurt me. I know it's not. It's to big me up. When my granny say that to hurt me, she's not saying it to hurt me. It's truth. It's love in there. She want me to be the best.
Right.
When my grandmother want me, she see what happened being a big man on this earth. You know, it being a big dude, you die early. She don't want that.
Right.
She understand that she like, you're going to hunt yourself if you die early. Because you know your legacy. She like, you're not. That scared me too. Like, damn, if I die, I'm not even going to pass over because I'm still hunted by me not living up to what I need to, who I am.
To that yeah.
I died early.
Ooh, you gave me some goosebumps.
Yeah, man.
It's back, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta change my lifestyle now. Like, shit, I was gonna do. I need to do. Cause
you know what I mean? We came 50 56,
Yeah.
50, like early, not even tapping into that wisdom of 70 and 80. Like your grandfather died at 108. I had a grandfather, my grandmother Blanche Cobb. She died at 113. Then I had another, in that wisdom.
Yeah.
My bloodline is a gold mine, because the longer she lived was the more wisdom I was able to gain to know who I was.
Right.
So the longer I live and more I do, my kids, their kids, my nieces, my nephews, my cousins,
Right.
I would have this 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old knowledge for them, on top of the generation wealth that I am stacking for them too.
Right.
So it's like I have to live.
At some point, is it like you realize that it's bigger than you, or is it like still personalized because you're concerned with that the Passover aspect of it?
It's way bigger. It's bigger than me. Even this music is a catapult for me.
Okay.
It's like you said, we're 400 years behind, and I'm trying to catch up and stop these curses and build something up and show my cousins and my nieces and nephews other ways of getting it and getting it right.
Yeah.
You know, but if I'm dead, you know,
What example is
yeah, and helping my other cousins wake up, because shoot, I'm right now, my grandmother look at me as an elder. I'm only in my 30s, but I'm the most. I talk a lot. My granny, no one can disrespect each other in our family in our meetings. My aunt will call cousin a bulldagger, and that's an old term for lesbians. And I would tell my aunt, nigger, and she go, huh? I said, that what you just told your niece.
Right.
And then I'm that person in the family. Like, listen, we need to change our language.
Okay.
Who we are, and I feel like if I go, that's gonna go, and I'm trying to. That's why I'm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Don't take away that word, Nick.
Yeah. But it's just
because it derives from negas.
Yeah, but just that term. That term right there is just showing her the perspective of a word and how it
can affect you.
Yeah, she don't think that word don't affect my cousin. That's a lesbian, and you love her.
Right.
No, I get it. I mean, the homie you talking like, or how you talk to your nieces or nephews around them. You know, they gonna pick up and listen, or they gonna see your actions, and they gonna start picking up your actions in a way. That's how you start. That's how a generational curse starts, is them looking at you on that couch, and then instead of reading or doing something productive, they looking at you like, oh, you ain't
how
doing
you
shit.
react to disrespect.
Exactly.
They see what words,
They see what words you, exactly.
That's true. How, train up a child to the way they'll go and they won't depart from it. I might have butchered that scripture, but you gotta also realize you could train up a child and give them that.
Yeah.
But everybody has their own path.
Yeah, just give them that choice of that path.
Yeah.
I didn't have. You know who gave me the choice of righteous path? Anime. Straight anime. I'm a fatherless kid. Granny, I had no one taking care of me. I'm taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Anime. Me watching anime taught me certain things about self-love and compassion. Naruto showed me what to do with my anger and hate. He saw his anger and hate, and his hate, he found love. He seen his anger and hate had a image. Mm-hmm. His hate is asking him, what am I going to do now because you love yourself? Yeah. He said, what are you going to do? You're going to become me because I'm you. Then he hugged it. While the anger and hate is trying to fight him, he hugged it and it embraced. It went in him. Because that anger and hate is you. Recognize it so you can do something with it. So it's not split in two. That's what Naruto taught me.
That's so crazy.
So you're really not getting rid of it.
You're not getting rid of it. You're facing it.
It's like when a guy cheats on a girl and she's screaming, yelling at you and crying, and the guy go hug her.
Wait. Hold on.
That's what I just got from you. When she yelling at you like, why are you cheating on me? You like, baby, I am so
That's the most crazy, perfect example of what he just.
It's so right. It's so right though, right? Am I right?
Man,
I don't think so.
That's like it's like it's toxic. It's like instead of cooling her with water, you put some boo boo juice on her to cool that fire down. There's a little boo boo juice.
I see what you.
You cooled her down, but it wasn't water or love that cooled her down.
That's that baby boy.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Jackal baby boy.
Hey, when he was explaining, I'm like, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Wait, and that's the thing.
Intentions. See, it's all about intentions.
But that's the thing, right? My light bulb going off as he's like, he sees the hate in his like as a visual,
I seen the
and
whole
he can
picture on
grasp
the green
it.
screen
And here
behind him.
but here you come, talking about manipulation.
He animated. I just hoodified it.
I
The hood version.
You did.
But what you're speaking is correct, you know, because love always
Conquer.
conquers
Yep.
all.
I don't think so.
That's what it was.
I don't think so.
Love,
No.
baby.
I'm not letting you.
Love.
I can't let you do
I
that.
love you, baby.
I can't let you do that.
Only you. You only one for me, baby.
Oh man, that's good.
Oh, trip, man.
Anime heads will be. They gonna be dying at that right there. They gonna be like, yo. That's by far the funniest like comparison.
Most on point though.
Yeah, that was on point. That's what he did. I'm gonna put the video up tomorrow, and you see him hugging his hate, and it dissolved.
Oh, please. She's all the girls dying like it's okay.
No,
But you
every
know what?
no.
Oh, go
No,
ahead.
'cause y'all don't fall for this, okay? It's not the same. It's manipulation.
Ladies
Love.
don't.
Exactly.
That is
But
love.
you know, when my dad used to whip us, you know,
That's
Man.
love right there.
it is love. But he used to all like when we're crying, you know, he'll come and hug us, try to make us laugh. That right there taught me not to hold grudges.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
To the people that love you.
nah, to nobody.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Because I know-
I don't hold it.
Because of where they were when they did it. Like, I pissed him off when he, you know what I'm saying? Like, that whooping, like, as an adult now, I can imagine whatever I broke at the time or whatever was in violation. I know when I'm in violation, when somebody done violated me, I can be irate, and if I had kids, I'll whoop and do whatever it is. But you have to, like you said, it teaches you the compassion because you have to be compassionate of that space that they're holding at that time.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm divorced now. My husband cheated on me. I beat him up, and you know now we're best of friends. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Turn your
hold-
mic off. That's a little confession. Damn.
I had to repent for that because you
Yeah.
know the Bible says
Did
you know
have-
be
not
angry
repent.
and sin not.
You have to testify. Fuck repent.
It's because you know they didn't let me out the house, and I kept saying, "If you let me go," because I knew I was gonna black out.
Understand.
You know what I mean? When you're angry. But what I'm saying is, he did something that hurt me. Everybody like, oh, you should be mad at him. I'm not. We good. Just had a good conversation. You know, divorce was final on Saturday. We good.
I feel you.
Get that
You know
money.
what I'm saying?
I feel like I never met my dad, but I tell myself this: when I meet him, we gonna catch this fade, and I'm gonna buy him a drink and roll him a joint.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm gonna whoop his ass first.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
He's dead.
Right.
Dead ass.
Hey,
Right.
all right.
I ain't gonna do nothing crazy like step on his throat or nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing
I'm just
wild.
gonna beat you.
But when you meet him, you might not even.
I know.
do
My
that.
granny tell me you might not. I said, Granny, I might punch him in his throat just because.
You
'Cause
might
he-
just
he-
start
he
crying.
might- right. Like, it might not.
might.
even
Oh yeah, I
be
can. If he
like-
start, he might start crying.
Right.
You know, I have an uncle where we saw each other. I said, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, cause you hurt me as a kid. Now I'm older. You about to catch these hands. He caught these hands. We cool. He gone now. Rest in peace, Uncle John. But I was able to forgive him. We caught that fade.
Oh, hey.
Faded out. You know.
Sometimes
man.
catching the fade is
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah, catch it. Hey, my granny said catch fade with all your demons.
Okay.
I hear that. I hear
Hey,
that.
every Debo your demons, y'all. And if the Debo is too strong, Craig them.
Okay.
Hit
Okay.
him with that.
Hit him with the brick. Hit him with the brick. Brick to your face.
Before we go, can you? What's going on with brick to your face? What's going on? What's next?
We got the music video countdown. We bring it back. Common Ground. About to start doing some interviews. Shout out to my brother David Flores, David D, aka Man of the Year. He been helping us a lot. We just brought him on the team. Usually just me and Lisa were brick to your face. Now because of this COVID, we able to bring people in with brick to your face is our baby. Now we're kind of like, all right, the baby kind of grown up.
You got some babysitters?
Yeah, I got some babysitters. We got it. We got some people to take the baby out.
That's dope. That's dope. What I mean? What's going on for 2020? You know, you got 3 months left.
Just shows right now. I'm getting in shows, man. I got a show at John Sally's vegan restaurant called Cafe Organics.
Where that's at?
San Bernardino. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He invests. I'm like, oh, you coming to Dino, my G?
Right, that's
Yeah,
local.
yeah. So he's really tapping in with the locals
The
and
basketball player?
yeah, the basketball player, John, the bad boy, John Sally.
I hope it
man.
don't be like Nick
Bad
Cannon.
boy.
Nah, it's pretty. We went there. Is pretty good.
Okay.
It's like they got like vegan po' boys, chicken sandwiches. You know,
I love that.
they got real vegan food that's not just all junk food.
Yeah.
Vegan food. So
That's the funniest when I be see vegans. I'm like,
Like that's
y'all got
like,
snacks, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all got munchies.
hey,
Y'all
go
eat
to
French
but
fries?
there's a place called Munchies in the OC.
Okay.
They got this mushroom fried chicken. It's made out of mushrooms and it tastes just like fried
Wow.
chicken.
Bro, I got some jackfruit.
See, she knows.
Jackfruit ribs.
She what?
No, she just showed me. It literally looked like a pan of ribs that got char on the. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What? See, that's the stuff I want. That's the stuff I'll be like, yo, let me see what that. Cause it's I'm slowly going to the vegan side. Just been fish and chicken and veggies.
Okay.
That's it. Cut out dairy, cutting out beef. I'm getting there. It's this is by far the hardest thing in life. This is like 10 push-ups straight up without breathing hard.
I hear you.
It's all mental.
Yeah, and I feel it. I talk to people and I just go and
All right, do talking to people make it easier or harder?
easier.
Okay.
Especially big people that love food and
Like for me, for like talking, like say stop smoking weed or somebody. You talk to people that smoke weed, it's so hard to stop. Or even like with food, you feel me?
yeah. But I think I'm blessed to trying to make this transition and knowing a lot of people that's going into these businesses of vegan restaurant, like people my age, like they're doing their own business, and in the IE especially right now, they're tapping into this and getting it in, especially during COVID. Like we're seeing it. Like we do this thing called Central Saturdays, and it's we donate money to black restaurants to feed COVID essentials. So we go to a black restaurant. We use this money, buy food, and they cater hospital, schools. We would cater hospital, schools, and stuff like that. So this thing called Central Saturdays. So that's been like us finding more black-owned restaurants, vegan restaurants, different to feed these workers. So it's,
Nice.
I don't know, these times I've been able to find it.
Yeah.
They got a Haitian restaurant up in San Bernardino.
Yeah, is it the island?
It's right there where the Monty's.
Oh, yep. I know exactly where he's at. Yep, the Caribbean food and the Riverside Food Lab.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, we talked about a lot on this thing. We got deep, got hungry, went on the sun, got darker.
But if
Talked
you
about the anime.
if you-
I love it.
If you really want to change it up, Chef Pitcher. Truth
There we
You
go.
trying to show the back up. So much. Yeah. Hey, we have Noa James in the building, Str8OutDaTrunk Radio every Monday night. Noa James, appreciate you for coming
Hey,
through.
appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Doors
the
always
vibes.
open. The door's always open. I gotta make a trip to the IE or
Let me know. I got
Riverside.
you.
I don't know,
Riverside,
wherever you at.
Fontana,
Yeah, wherever
Dino.
you at, I'm there. Let me know. I'll be out there. I'll come through. You
Oh
feel
man,
me?
we're gonna set it up.
Hey, real deal.
Yeah.
I'll come and be on the whatever podcast, your podcast.
Yeah,
all
got
that.
you.
Feel me? Just out there.
I'm
too.
there. So we got
yeah.
She already in the Murderville. You
I thought you lived this way.
feel me?
Right in front of it.
You have any last words where they follow you at and everything?
Shoot, follow me. Hey, just check out NoaJames.net. That's where everything's at. Check out BMajestic.store. That's where all my merch is at. And shout out to the world, man. Hey,
shout out.
With love, y'all.
Hey, go get that Dirty Gospel streaming all music platforms. You dig? Let's go. And we gonna end it off with When We Vibe, because tonight was a good vibe. Let's get it going, yo.
Yep.
That was lit, man.
Yeah.
Believe me, but even before she told me her name, I felt as if I already knew who she was. Love your vibe. Love your vibe. It's so much chill. Love how you moving, babe. Love how you feel. And when we vibe, it's so surreal. I don't know how you do it, babe, but I'm feeding for you. The love is limitless. You're that infinite. I want that intimate. Take her time. I want that discipline. Far from the innocent, that playful diligence. I want to articulate how you taste like cinnamon. I love who you are and how you lift up your women friend. I love how you shine through all the wickedness. I see you at your worst, but you curve the bitterness and that ass ridiculous. Intelligent gold mine, I see you glow under a halo moonlight. I see you grow when things don't go right. I see you in the gym and your focus is so fine. You're stronger than Goku and you're all mine. Love your vibes, it's so much chill. Love how you moving, babe. Love how you feel. And when we vibe, it's so surreal. I don't know how you do it, babe. I love how it feels. I love your vibe, it's so much chill. Love how you moving, babe. Love how you feel. And when we vibe, it's so surreal. I don't know how you do it, baby, but I'm feeding for your vibe. Met on the internet, I was in Jacksonville, you was in Fontana, connection was so for real, the vibe was candy rain, we connected with only words, caught in the early flight, back to the IE, I heard the early bird, but you're no early worm, you water in sunlight, a central to grow right, the knife in my back, you held them in one night, like damn this is real life, I know what this is. It's so much chill, love how you moving babe, love how you feel. And when we vibe, it's so surreal. I don't know how you do it, babe. I love how it feels. I love your vibe. It's so much chill. I love how you moving, babe. I love how you feel. And when we vibe, it's so surreal. I don't know how you do it, babe, but I'm fiending for your vibe.
Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this too was a gift.
Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present. Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present. Love fearlessly. Overdosing on empathy, heart on my sleeve type of energy, generous synergy, found my light in my venomous memories, effortless serenity with juggernaut Tennessee, run through everything that's preventing me, being me. Let's toast to ambition and women's intuitions, let's toast to the future that know me well, toast to the present for the many L's, lessons become love and protection spells. That place within gave me the truest lens. Now I play to win, okay, but in. Giving my all with a joyful grin. Like I know how this movie ends. Authentic in this godly skin. Courageous in this melanin. Juiced up my essence. Gave power to my presence. Uplifting with my message. Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present. Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you a present.
Yo, let's pull up. What you sipping on? You know what? I got some green as pocket size. We could roll up Yoda. Can't be late though. I'm meeting my date right after yoga. We headed to this local show. It's about to go up. So we rollin', we pull over, ain't two people colder. We in the moment, barely sober, energy supernova. I get a call from Noah.
He's like, it's slick, come over. I'm at the studio with Theo, we just
lightning flows up, the lightning strikes, I glow up. Real ones, it's nice to know them. So now we coasting, blowing, plans in motion. It's a blessing to be in a space and in a state of being. Life starts to agree with my direction and what I see in myself. When my presence is needed, I ascended to levels they're saying they haven't seen it. The past 5, and that's why it's cool to raise your glass high. Gone too far to backslide, honoring all our past lives.
Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present. Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you a present.
Now let's toast. And if you need breakfast in bed, I'm proud to be the host. That's coming from the yoke. Let's toast with the Pope. Let's toast to the effort. Let's not overdose on hope. It's courage or the shame to help you elevate your game. One hand, watch the other, both hold the frame. Let's toast to the company we keep. If the shoe fit, wear it, baby, ain't no need to sneak. You ain't gotta be like Keek. Disconnected, now I'm more connected. We can toast to reflection, staying dangerous for protection. Humble for direction, I won't fumble this possession. Don't put no sparklers on my champagne, just bring it to the section. We don't think like y'all, we think bigger. We do better, get blue cheddar, instead of drifting with the devil. That can't be life, this ain't living. Let's toast to the ones not living, we still miss 'em.
Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present. Let's toast to good energy. Let's toast to the future. Light one for the present. You're a gift, you're a present.
Fear is the main source of superstition and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom.
I pocket check fear today. Got back what it took away. More like what I gave away. I guess I'm brave today. I stress about losing weight. That helped me lose some weight. I want us to have kids someday. I wanna chase them while they run and play. I don't know when the smile surface. I'm still introverted. Big crowds still make me nervous. Vulnerability became a cape. When I start walking in my purpose, these leaps are so worth it. I was caught in a hurt cycle. Love's rival. You hurt me, I hurt you. It's never vital. Don't let the pain hype you. Don't let the pain hype you. You can't run away. You gotta fight too. I reopen wounds I didn't try to. I was abused by broken teachers, but that made me a better leader. These thoughts dance in my head like a ballerina, and I'm glad to see them.
Through the good times and the bad times, don't forget the time in between. Through the bad times, I found sunshine. time, all the bad times. Don't forget about the time between